This is a Jen HF Modulator with some modifications done to it. The original circuit is here on the left hand side with intensity, speed and tone. Then one of the modifications is a fuzz switch I put in, which converts the thing into a sort of an interesting rippy fuzz. And then this, which is the more switch, which adds in this circuit here, which is a DOD 210 preamp, because the original circuit is very quiet and barely hits unity at the best of times. So this adds some nice added, rather important volume to it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to just switch it to bypass and get my son to play some notes to show the actual clean tone. So this is the original pedal sound. As you can hear, it's rather quiet. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to activate the more switch to get to boost the volume. And it should be a lot more audible. So you've got this sort of interesting effect whereby I think there's a very high sort of audio rate tremolo, which is creating a sort of pseudo ring modulation effect. That is more obvious if I turn the tone to either left or right. And adjust the intensity. That's the low frequencies it's affecting most, and if I crank this sound up, okay, now if I adjust the speed tone, there is some variation here. If I increase the speed, should be able to hear a bit of variety there. We often find that the intensity is quite nice with a little bit of the original dry signal blended in. It can work quite nicely. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the fuzz section. When I flick this one on, it does tend to remove most of the effect of the ring modulation, but it makes it into an interesting sort of fuzz. And as you can hear, the circuit tends to work best on single notes, but if I get my son just to demonstrate a little bit of chords on this, you'll hear it sort of just, you lose the ring modulation effect. It tends to become more of a normal fuzz. I'll switch it back, take the fuzz off for a minute, then we'll try that. And then if I put the fuzz switch on with more chords, think that is enough to demonstrate the pedal. So quite an interesting little thing. It's quite an odd one. It's a strange tone. It's one of those things that you probably would only use for a certain effect, as a one-trick pony, as it were, but interesting nonetheless, and quite a simple circuit to build. I will put a picture of the Vero layout that I created below. The original is based on one drawn, I think, Mirasol at the Tagboard Effects website, and I added some stuff to that, and I'll put that below. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that one, and see you in the next one.